seeing over here?
Well, you're seeing a round hay bale. A little round hay bale right there.
It's opened up.
We baled about 60 bales with it yesterday, and before I put it in for the winter time, or before I put it in the barn to store it for however long, I like to clean it up and grease everything and check everything over.
He takes good care of his equipment. I just thought y'all be interested in seeing this thing opened up. And it rolls out a beautiful little.
But it needed the chains adjusted, and it needed the belts looked at. We had some, where the belts spliced together, I had some broken pins, so I got all of them replaced. And I'm gonna put it in the barn. We might use it one more time this year, and then we might not.
Yeah.
See how the grass grows. If we get a good stand of grass, we might mow 15, 20 more bales with it this season.
Yeah, he always says it's better just to let the cattle eat the last
There's no
stand.
reason to waste the fuel and the energy and the time to mow something that the cows can eat.
On the ground.
On the ground. They can mow it themselves.
There you go.
And I've got more than enough hay to last this winter. We don't have but 3 cows now and 2 calves. So we're in good shape on hay.
Yeah, and we're trying to prevent buying any because of the Grazon that so many people are choosing to use now. It's a terrible product. Terrible product. I don't understand why it's legal. Because actually,
I don't want anything to do with it.
No, he said he doesn't want anything that once a cow has eaten it and it comes back out of their system that it's still effective. I agree. We don't want that in our bodies.
I won't use glyphosate. I'll use a little 2,4-D or something with 2,4-D in it, like Crossbow or something. But I won't use none of these really fancy that stays in the cows.
Yeah,
we have
crazy.
A neighbor that uses it, and his pastures are really, really pretty and clean. But I just can't let my cows eat that kind of stuff. But then if you use the manure for fertilizer, it'll kill all your plants.
Yeah. It's an herbicide, and it stays in the cow after they eat the hay or eat the grass, and it comes back out. And then what if you use the manure for fertilizer or to compost with, then it's still in there. It's still in the manure, and so if you put it on your plants, it's going to kill them. It's a terrible product. Terrible. But anyway.
Let's see, I didn't grease it. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Pops didn't grease it. He's getting ahead of himself.
I need to straighten it up where I turned it over, but I probably never will.
He did turn it over. Tell us about that, Pops. I'd forgotten about that. Tell us about when you turned it over.
Up there on the steep part of that hill, and that hill's steeper really than you should be baling, but I kicked the bale out up there, and when I got the baler open like it is now and the bale kicked out, that wheel was on a groundhog hole, and it caved in and it turned the baler over. It didn't turn the tractor over, but
that's the problem with groundhogs, folks.
That's why I kill every groundhog I can see.
Yeah, I hate it.
Because they will turn the tractor over.
I hate it. They're pretty little things and sweet, but they don't belong on a farm. They cause a lot of damage.
They don't belong in a hayfield.
That's for certain. That's for certain. I hear Chelsea. Thank you, honey. I hear Chelsea down here weed eating. she has mowed. You can see she's got the mower out, and now she's weed eating. I told her, I said, I'll come back out and later in the afternoon. We delivered our little jars earlier today, and the client was very, very happy with them. So yay, that makes me happy. But anyway, I am going to go feed my chickens and work inside for a little while. And then I'll come out and do a few things in the garden when it cools off this evening. This is not my preferred time. It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the heat of the day. Love y'all.
A little grease will save you a whole lot of work.
Pop says a little grease will save you a whole lot of work. Let's go over here and watch this while we're watching.
I don't have to let it down to do that. Oh, there it is. No, it ain't either. Yeah, I'm going to let it down.
Okay. We'll stick with him for a minute so you can see him greasing it. There Boo goes with the lawnmower. She must be finished. She's heading this direction. Alright.
I forgot to put that down. I almost had it put it down.
He's getting ahead of himself. Alright, and that's what it looks like when it's closed up. You can see in there where it rolls the big bale. He's got the fancy machine.
You get old, you do this stuff. But then I was a mechanic for 42 years, so I did a lot of greasing, so I wasn't going to pump a grease gun for ever and ever. There was a time before these things.
Do you have any more to do?
A lot.
Okay, let me see.
Well, I say a lot. I really don't know. I can't never remember where they're at. I believe my batteries are getting weak. I'm going to have to go change my battery.
Battery powered. Ew. Purple snot. That's gross. That's gross, y'all. Oh well. Alright, Pops. I'm heading in. It's too hot out here.
It is hot out here. I've been down there in the shade at least working on the lawn.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, y'all. Love you much. This is a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.